Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. So, we're starting our adventure today here off in Port Bastock, so I wanted to quickly talk to Lako, who is someone we could have talked to a long time ago in order to receive some sparks, a copper voucher, and some limit points for reaching a certain level of fame here in Bastock. Oh, it's you, Oko. I've known you since you started off here in Bastock, but I never thought you'd come this far. You've become a household name in these parts. You're even considered a hero by some, like me. I pray that the goddess Altana looks down upon you favorably in your journeys. Alright, so just wanted to take care of that. So now we're going to head to the Bastock markets. And I'm going to head to the water fountain right there in the middle of town. Alright, so here's the famous fountains. We want to talk to somebody that we talked to long ago when we first came to Bastock. We kind of just briefly talked to this guy. But now that we've been going through the Treasures of Atragon campaign, he's a little more relevant to talk to now. So let's talk to Shamarahan, who is a puppeteer. What's he doing out here in Bastock in that White Gate, I wonder, huh? Let's find out. I never imagined my co-star would be so handsome. I wish time would stand still. Would like to join and dance? Looks like he's taken a liking to you. This little guy's name is Velkang. What do you say, Val? Nice to meet you, kind sir. Ha ha ha, isn't he just the cutest thing? Shamarhan. But to tell the truth, it's only because I made him that way. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I was controlling his every movement. Princess, oh yeah. Puppets, like him, are called automatons. They can do all sorts of things, but it all depends on the handler's skill. I make my living entertaining people this way. People who can control and customize automatons are referred to as puppet masters in the Far East. Near East, pardon me. You say you'd like to give it a try yourself? I'm afraid you've got to be a puppet master for that. Eh? You want to be a puppet master, do you? Quite the hasty one, aren't we? Well, if I had time, I'd be glad to teach you the ropes, but I can't make a living staying in the same town for months on end, now can I? What troubleth thee, my fair princess? Ah, I have the perfect solution. You should meet with my pupil, Aruki Waraki. I've taught him everything I know. Not only that, but he's currently the most acclaimed puppeteer in Vanadil. You should be able to find him entertaining the folk in Atragon Whitegate with his automaton. He has grown far better than I. You really must witness his expertise before learning how to control an automaton yourself. Alright, let's talk to Shamaran one more time. If you really want to become a puppet master, I advise speaking to Aruki Waraki in Atragon Whitegate. Alright, well, let's do exactly that then. There he is. Eh? What do you want? Shamarahan told you about me? I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I don't have my automaton anymore. A puppet master without an automaton is like a goblin without a mask. Did you just ask me what a goblin without a mask is like? Do you know what happened to the last person who asked me that? I'm not telling you. Just remember, you don't want it to happen to you. Now get lost. Yes, idiot. You want to ask about puppeteering anyway? Talk about not taking a hint. Is any of this getting through to you? I can't talk about puppeteering without an automaton! God! Can you talk about the beauty of the Mithra without their ears and tail? Of course not! This is the same type of thing. Ugh! Nothing without ears and a tail. No. Without an automaton. See? Now you're confusing me. God damn it! That's why I can't talk to you about I can't think straight. I need an automaton, or I can't even speak correctly. You jackass. Bring me an automaton, and then we can talk. Maybe. Now get lost. Got it? Get out of here. Out! Out! Well, that was one cranky little Tarotaro, but okay, we'll look for an automaton for him. Let's see here. So now we want to find someone named Gatsad, who's probably going to be in the same area. Let's see here. Okay, so we're heading into the automaton workshop. This is where we should find this guy. Here he is right there, Gotsit. He must be a very smart man. Do you need anything? An automaton. I am using all the models here for my research. I can't go giving them out for free, you know. But if you really must have one, I suppose I could give you an automaton in exchange for helping me with my research. I'm currently in the process of reviewing the very fundamentals of automaton technology. And to that purpose, I require one of the automatons that I developed in the past. You see, each time I finish a new automaton, I present it to a puppet master. As a result, not a single model of my older work remains in this workshop. A lot has befallen me here in Atugan, and I'm afraid I no longer even possess the blueprints from my earlier projects. If you could just find one of my previous models and bring it to me, I could finish my study. I can also improve the automaton and forge it into a brand new model, and then I will even give it to you. Not a bad deal, is it? I'm fairly certain that some old models of mine are lying dormant somewhere in Arapago Reef. Long ago, I developed a type of armored automaton soldier to be used in battles against the Lamaye on Arapago Reef. However, the tables turned when the Lamaye began controlling the automatons, and the operation was a failure. Whatever is left of the automatons may still be found in the area. In any case, I would recommend starting your search there. So, if you're serious about helping me, I suggest you head to Arapago Reef now. Oh, did he disappear? No, he's still there. What do these people say? Tatia. Automatons have it made. It would be nice if we could also just equip an attachment and become a whole new person, wouldn't it? Then maybe he would finally notice me. Oh, I'm sorry. No. You don't need to know about that. I was just talking to myself. Okay. So, I guess we're heading to Arapago Reef. Alright, so we actually don't have far to go. We're looking for an area really close to here, actually. Hold on, let's see here. I think we have to go through the ship here. Yeah, but we're looking for one of those little question mark spots. Let's see here. Looks like the monsters are after us. Oh, it's on the boat. Okay. So it's on here somewhere. Let's see. Maybe up here? There's a blank spot. Is that it? Nope, that's not a blank spot. That's on another ship. Oh, there it is. I feel like we've done this before. Isn't this familiar? So it's in those broken stairs. So there it is right there. Well, that was pretty easy to find. You see an old dented automaton. That's it. That's all we had to do. We got the antique automaton. Okay, I'm going to go back to the survival guide. We got a Corsair's testimony from that. Alright, we're going to quickly hit to Nash Mao, just because we want Uh-oh. Oh, wrong way. Wait a minute. No, that is the right way. Can I get through here? Oh, no, I think I have to go up. Yeah, we want to take the exit, the western exit out of Nashmau here. Let's see, can I get out here? No, that's not an exit, huh? Oh, we gotta go north. We have to go this way first, and then we can go west. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to a place we've already been before. Oh, there's no map here? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Okay, basically I just want to go west and then north. We're trying to get to Talaka Cove. We've been there before. Yeah. We've been there before, so let's just head all the way west and then north, and we'll be safe on our mount. So it looks like we've gone as far north as we can go. Or west. Now we go north. And this should take us straight to the entrance to Talaka Cove. We just have to get through this graveyard here. Let's see. I might have to go through that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So, here's where we want to be. Oh, there was a spot, a safe spot right there. That would have been much faster. Okay, but that's all right. Now, it's been a while, but what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to follow up on, something we were told to do. Oh, I can't even remember their names. Here, I'll just show you. I'll show you the quest we're trying to do right now. This one, luck of the draw. Ratib wants us to check on his son Wasud, who has gone in search of his older brother. Now, we found his older brother at that ghost ship a while back, I think. Wasn't that him? But I'm not sure why we're supposed to be here now. Anyway, we're gonna head we're gonna take the left way. And we're looking for another one of those question mark spots that this game loves to have us searching for constantly. Yeah, there's no monsters in this area. This was that little area where we've been here once before, where we actually came looking for that slab. It was like a rock slab. But now what we're looking for is a big rock. Oh, there we go. That's probably it right there. Okay, so let me just make sure I know, no, there's no monster, so it should be fine. Let's just click this. All right. Hey, check this out. When I become a Corsair, I can look for Mutib all by myself when he decides to run off again. Huh? What was that? I thought I heard a voice coming from over there. Alright, so it looks like we're heading towards that rock slab. Yeah, you'll, the first half of this quest was done in, let me see here, it was probably episode 63, somewhere between episode 62, 63, 64, one of those ones, so, and this is for the Corsair job. Huh? Guess this wasn't the right tunnel. Yeah, we're going to that rock slab that we studied before. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I think this is the right spot, but I didn't see the indication for the rock slab. It's right there. What the heck? How come I didn't detect it earlier? Who knows? So, click the rock slab. Hey, that Gulka looks just like the guy in the Seagull Frattery. Wait a minute. That guy with him, it's an Imperial soldier from Whitegate. I think that Gulka is the one who has been leaking information about the Frattery. Come on, let's go get them and turn them into Quitara. Ah! It looks like this pipsqueak's been snooping in on our conversation. A friend of yours, Goem? Well, this kid is the brother of one of the Corsairs, and the man with him is apparently an adventurer. Kid, you've got your whole life ahead of you. Don't throw it away mingling with the likes of the Corsairs. What am I saying? You've already ruined it all by being too nosy? Your life is going to be cut short here either way. There's no point in resisting. You'll be able to meet your brother soon. The Corsairs are already headed into a trap. Thanks to the false information I gave them, the Seagull Frattery is a lost cause. You're a bad man. Why would you do such a thing? I used to be a Bastor sea pirate. I've got no obligation or empathy for the Corsairs. I just go where my nose for profit leads me. That's enough talk. Your time has come, kid. Just remember, if you want to blame someone for your misfortune, then lay it on the Corsairs. What the hell? I've never come across such a reckless child. Katata! What is the meaning of this, Goem? What are you doing here? You were supposed to be chasing after the Immortals. Why, Gawam, you should know that the most fundamental principle of any game is to know your opponent. I don't know how much gil this gentleman has promised you, but your greed doesn't say much for the pirates of the Bastille. Why, you... Oh, I wouldn't move if I were you. You see, I set explosives around you while you were bragging about your exploits. All I have to do is ignite the fuse with a blast from my gun, and boom! It's over. How the hell did you... Better luck next time. Damn it. We'll finish this later, Corsair. Don't think we'll let you off so easily. Well, he wasn't lying. You're gonna let them get away? That's fine. I didn't come to fight them anyway. Such naivety. This is why I don't like kids. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Look what we found. That's Mutib's brother, Wasud, right? And this gentleman here, an adventurer, correct? Excellent work, both of you. Sir? I would really like to become a Corsair, can I? Of course you can. Alright. Okay, Wasud. I've got a top secret mission for you. Listen closely now. Yes, sir. You are to infiltrate Al-Zabi and wait until further notice. What? But that's boring. I want to throw smoke bombs and stuff, too. You don't get it, do you? You've got the most important job of all. Really? We are wanted by the Empire. We cannot simply go striding about in broad daylight. And taking up residence in town is out of the question for us. But you can stay in Al-Zabi and gather intelligence for us all the times. There is no job more valuable. This is a mission of great consequence, and you are the only man for the job. Yes, sir. And during the day, Corsairs require extensive training. So I want you to throw your energy into helping your father and building your strength. Yes, sir. Ah, that's cute. Now for you, an adventurer from the Middle Lands, and now a mercenary of the Empire. Still, there was something different about you. I am opposed, Catalda. Have we not already seen the effects of admitting outsiders? You cannot say that for everyone, though. I am going to go with my intuition in this case. Can you not feel the workings of Providence? Oh, yes. Please accept this. With this, no one will doubt that you are a Corsair. These are no mere dice. Sometimes you'll find that there's nothing better than entrusting your fate to Lady Luck. This Corsair die only holds answers for you. However, there are other dice that are very different. Find them. Only then will you understand the true spirit of the Corsair. Practice and grow strong. I look forward to seeing what becomes of you. Will I hit the jackpot or end up with snake eyes? I feel I've finally found a risk worth taking. Alright, we got the Corsair die, and we can now become a Corsair. Right on. I think that's... other than a Ranger who uses bow and arrow, the Corsair is one of the only jobs that fights with a ranged weapon. It's the only one that can use guns, I think, as far as I know. What's the next stop? So now, before we head back to Al-Zabi to wrap up some of these other missions that we're working on right now, these quests, I should say, I want to head to... We've got some business to finish up in the Adiwa subterrane, I think is where we want to go. Yeah, we're going to head to the Adiwa subterrane. Okay, so we're just cruising through the Buffalo Thicket, so we're just going to head north here, and the entrance to the Adiwa subterrane should be right north here. Hopefully we don't have to pay to get in. Looks like we're good. Okay, so we do have a map here, which is good. I'll put a small party together just in case. Okay, so we're heading to H9. So we're heading to this big room here. Let's take a look at our map. Where is H9? H9. Okay, I guess we want to go this way then. Oh, there's a ledge here. Okay. Well, we'll have to find another route then. Let's go this way. Yeah, down. Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, then we go down here. Yeah. I'm not worried about those worms. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's these ruins that we're in. Looks like a teleporter here. Okay, let's step in here. What's a little light back there? What's that? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Well, it wasn't hard to get here, but, I think we might have missed something. It's not working. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's not working. So we'll come back. What I'm trying to do is the quest that was for the guy named, Wowd. His quest was called, An Empty Vessel. This one. There is a rare treasure in the Middlelands that Wowd needs someone to obtain for him. Yeah, remember we got him some Valkyrum Sun Sand? I thought we were supposed to come here. Okay, let's go talk to him. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, you know what I just realized? Yeah, it is the Valkrum Sun Sand we're supposed to have with us. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back then and get the Sun Sand, and we'll come right back here. That won't take long. Yeah, I guess he told us to take that with us. I don't remember him saying that, but anyway, it was a long time ago. Alright, here's the Sun Sand. Got it. Yeah, so this was the guy. I just want to touch base with him again and just see if he tells us to do that. My colleague is currently part of the Imperial Patrol that apprehends desecrators of the ruins found in the Aiduwa subterrane. May the winds of fortune guide you. Okay. So he has no further news to report. Alright, so let's just head back. Oh, while we're here, actually, I just want to quickly touch base with Ratib. He was the one that sent us originally on the Corsair job. Quest, whatever you want to call it. So let's just see what he has to say now that we've gotten a reward. And the item, by the way, I'll show you that. The Corsair die here. It says, if you are a Corsair, it teaches the Phantom Roll ability, which increases the amount of experience points earned by party members within an area of effect. So just like Koopa Fried, I guess. It's very much like him. So here's Ratib. Thanks for helping out with Wasud earlier. I don't know what you did, but he's been a great kid lately. He's even been helping out with the shop. Anyway, I'm sure everything good must have happened. I'm sure something good must have happened. Oh, that's awesome. And what does he say now? Odds again, I win. I'm starting to hate this game. That's enough for now. You just don't have any luck. Just one more time. All I need is one more chance. Give it up already. I have no intention of taking the shirt off your back. Anyway, I've got to go. If you ever happen to meet again, we can go another round. See you later. What's your problem? So you think it's funny, do you? Nah, I was just impressed. Impressed? By what? You don't know? That girl's name is Yadiwa, and she's pretty well known around here. Yadiwa? Goodness, looks like you really don't know. Sorry, but she really swindled you. What? You mean she was cheating? Oh yes, she's very good at it. It was the first time I'd ever seen her do it, and I was quite impressed. Of course, that means amateurs like you get the short end of the stick. I'm gonna wring her neck. Hey, calm down. Anyway, it's partly your fault for not seeing through her devices. Ugh. Hey, adventurer. Get that girl back here for me. She can't have gone far. I can't believe I let her cheat me out of that much gold. I will reward you. Please help me. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out for her, but I think first I want to head to the Baflau thickets. Okay, we're back. Didn't take very long to get here. It was nice and quick. So now we have our sun sand. Let's see if we get the event to happen that we wanted. Yeah. Ah, a new potential. I am Yasfel of the Immortals. I regret to inform you that the pinch of Volcrum sun sand you have brought me was nothing more than a ruse. We merely wished to test the limits of your innermost desire for power. Yes, we needed to gauge your suitability. You undertook what was, in essence, an unreasonable request and completed the task admirably. Such commitment is worthy of praise. But it all comes back to your search for power. I stand before you as one who holds the only key to unlocking your potential. Naturally, this power comes at a price. Something precious will be lost to you. Though you may not even notice it is missing. If you are willing to pay the price, if you truly desire the power that a blue mage wields, take my hand. Do you truly take this hand? Yes. Your life now belongs to the Empress and the Empire. The potential is ready for your inspection. His cobalt levels are very low, and I was afraid this would be another failure, but he somehow clawed his way back from the edge of death. His answers were not entirely truthful. You were the one who transplanted this? This? Loathsome Ahriman lens? Hold your tongues. He awakens. Congratulations, Oko. Welcome to the ranks of the Blue Mages. However, at this moment you are but an empty vessel, a base creature, weaker than the most ordinary mortal. A Blue Mage must wrest his strength and vitality from his enemies. Show me your hunger for unrivaled power. This is the only guidance I shall give you. If you prove your worth, you may one day find a place among the immortals. Alright, we obtained the Mark of Zahn? Is that what that said? Oh, no, Mark of Zahak. And we can now become a Blue Mage. And we obtained the Job Jester key item, Blue Mage. Alright, so, let's go back and talk to Woud. Just to let him know that we're done. So he's straight ahead. I think. Wait. No, he's down here, actually. This way. I'm gonna go up. Alright, so here he is. Let's let him know that we're done. Do you wish to gaze on the tapestry that fate has woven for you? I request less coin from adventurers for my divinations, considering their uncertain employment. I weave my own tapestry. A pity, perhaps another time. Okay, well, I thought there'd be an additional cutscene, but apparently not. Let me just try that again. That seems strange. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Oh, sure. Let's gaze. Let's see what he says. You had no reason to return here. Why do you stand before me? You have made the sacrifice and joined the ranks of the Blue Mages. What more could you desire? You are a vessel, newly made. How you fill that vessel is entirely up to you. As you perfect the arts of the Blue Mage, you will feel blue magic taking root in your very bones. However, attempting to harness a power that overflows your ability to hold it is a sure road to destruction. You would do well to remember that. So, what are you to do? The answer is simple. Grow in strength until your body can withstand the power you desire. The vessel you have become can be tempered and expanded. You were told, a blue mage must wrest his strength and vitality from his enemies. Show me the depths of your desire for power. If you can uncover the strength within you to rival my insight. But I have said too much. Oko, go forth and devour the essence of your foes. So that's basically it. So yeah, if you didn't know, basically a blue mage learns magic abilities from monsters. And yeah, so that's sort of what it's all about. It's a very interesting class, something I'm very interested in exploring a bit and playing around with, but one thing at a time. We won't be doing that anytime soon, I'm afraid. Okay, so now it's time to, I guess, turn in that puppet. How do I get down from it? Wait, what? Oh man, we're stuck up here. Yeah, I'll just meet you back at the automaton workshop. Alright, here we go. This guy's room looks a lot like Naja's, doesn't it? It's almost identical. Gatsad. Why, you managed to find quite an aged model. And the older the better, when it comes to my research. I thank you for your work. This will do nicely. It may take some time to research and customize this automaton, but I know how long you've been waiting, so I'll try to finish up as soon as I possibly can. Just wait until you see what I can do with this baby. Alright, so we just have to wait for the next game day, so I'll just take a little pause now, break, and we'll be right back. Now, we never did talk to this guy, Abdal Lurabda. Welcome to the Automaton Workshop. We're working busily, fizzily on automaton research. Well, Gatsad is anyway. Yeah, it certainly is. He's doing it all for us. Alright, so we're back. So, let's see how Gatsad did with our automaton. Now that he's had a little time to work on it. Sorry for the wait. Here's the automaton I promised you. I've upgraded it to the newest model. This model was a prototype. I remembered a great deal while studying it. The data was extremely helpful, and is certainly to prompt great progress in my research. I hope you will find the automaton just as invaluable, as it now belongs to you. Take good care of it now. Sorry, but you could come back later. I can't leave my work right now. Okay. I thought it was gonna say, you know, receive the key item automaton or something like that, but well, we didn't. But let's come right out here. We're giving it to this guy anyway. Let's give it to Roden Kamaiden. This mission is the culmination of the efforts of agents from every nation. A lot is riding on your shoulders. What happened to the King of Hearts? Let's just say I was forced to warp him back to Windurst. This isn't the right guy to talk to. I actually don't remember where he was. Oh, right. Yeah, he was not there. Wrong Taro Taro. We have to head back towards the White Gate. Alright, so we're back in the main White Gate area in the eastern part of town. We'll find our little Taro Taro friend right up here, who is the rightful owner of this automaton, right? So nice of us to just do this whole quest and then just give the prize to him. Izuki Wazuki. You again? What do you want now? But you brought me an automaton? For me? No. I can't possibly accept this. Until recently, I was considered the top puppeteer in Urgum, so I know how they work. The automaton won't work with anyone but you. Try it out, and you'll see what I mean. My automaton only worked for me, and I couldn't have performed with another automaton either. You form a sort of bond, you see. What? Does that create a problem for you? Oh, yes, I did mention that I can't talk about puppeteering without an automaton, didn't I? I was just saying that to get rid of you. Don't get me wrong, I was completely serious about not being able to talk about Mithra if there are no ears or tail involved. Anyway, what did you want to ask me about puppeteering? Or did you come to ask me how goblins look under their masks? You see, about that. Oh? You were more interested in puppeteering, after all. You want to know what it takes to become a puppet master, do you? I don't know what you're talking about. You're already a puppet master. You have your own automaton. That's proof. Huh? Shamarhan told you you can't operate an automaton if you're not a puppet master? Huh. He's just making stuff up. Well, come to think of it, he doesn't have a point. If you can't let the automaton know what you're thinking, it's not going to move. I've got something to help you with that. Ah, here it is. You can use this controller. Now, try pushing here. See? Now I know what you're thinking. And the more you work together, the more responsive it will become to your commands. You can use this animator to give direction to your automaton. Oh, and you should give your automaton a name, too. It's all yours now, so you get to decide. So, choose your automaton's name. Lauren, Dryle, Tornifo, Shafuin, Plaisantin, Laustic, Historion, Bobesh, Bougrion, Rolatau, Alouette, Serenade, Fisalet, Tokadi, Caprice, Facade, Capalote, Quenote, Takatile, Comedy, Kagayiko, Taro, Genta, Wow, Kintoki, Kume, Tamama, Lobo. Lobo's a good name. Tsukushi, Oniwawa. So that's it. Mashira Hana. So I can't actually pick my own name originally. I had to choose one of these. I'm going to choose... I saw one I liked. I'm going to choose Alouette. Because Alouette is a lake that me and my family used to camp at when I was young. Camp Yeah, Lake Alouette. So I'll always remember that, and I like that name. Are you sure this name is okay? Yes, this is it. If I could have picked my own name, I would have named him Kermit. But anyway, Alouette is a good name. Good luck. I'm behind you all the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were able to name our chocobo whatever we wanted when we had that one done. We were raising Sun. Or maybe not. Okay. So that's basically it. That's pretty much all of the jobs that were added for this expansion. So basically, I'm just going to head to the Mog House now and relax, and then we're going to continue on with the storyline and finish off the Treasures of Atragon expansion. We obtained an animator. I guess we can look at that item. Since it is a physical item, that must be the actual puppet. Oh, I see. The animator is the controller. There it is. This device transmits commands to an automaton via high-frequency waves. All right. So, let's just look at our Mog main job. So, here we are. Corsair, Blue Mage, and Puppet Master. I'll explore a little bit into those eventually, once we have time to do so. We're a little busy right now. And I also want to check... Hold on, let me get rid of this. Yeah. Here we go. So it's under tutorial, quests. So obtain job, Blue Mage. That one's done. Corsair. And Puppet Master. Alright, there we are. A little extra sparks, limit points. Yep, another couple records of eminence scratched off our list. There we are. Okay, so we're back at the Nizal Isle staging point once again. Didn't take us long to come back here. Now, this is the point we want to examine this time, this lamp here. Where it has sort of a blank window. Or target window. Do you wish to proceed to the mission? Yes. So, now we have our mithril mirror in hand. We can enter. We have received an update from a patrol boat in the Gugru Blue. A force of close to 50 airships has been sighted advancing on Atragon. So they have come. This would explain the appearance of the cluster of dots on the control panel display, wouldn't it, Gatsad? Yes, Grand Vizier. They appear to be moving slowly and keeping some distance from each other. They obviously feared the destructive power of the main cannon. Can we handle them all? We focused the energy of the cannon when destroying the previous target, but perhaps this time we should lure the enemy vessels as close as possible and then fire in a diffusion pattern. There's a good chance the entire fleet will be obliterated. In any case, we need to wait for the cannon to recharge. Very well. Let us await the arrival of this armada and provide Alexander with a fitting tribute. And there's Alexander there. Looks great. He looks pretty much the way Alexander should look in a Final Fantasy game, I think. We have guests. You're just in time for the fireworks, Nashmira. I came to speak with you, Razfad. Speak with me? I see you've brought your pet mercenary along for the conversation. Oko is here as my friend. As you wish. Now, what is it you wish to discuss? I want you to stop using this automaton as a weapon of war. Huh. I should have known. Neshmira, you looked forward to the completion of the Colossus as much as anyone. This is true, but that was before I learned more about your intentions from Oko and Luzov. If you use this machine to summon the spirit of Alexander, the world will be plunged into Ragnarok. In the space of a single night, the Empire will be reduced to a smoking ruin, just like the Al-Zadal civilization before us. Ragnarok? You disappoint me, Nashmira. The servants of the underworld have poisoned your mind. The might of Alexander will flood Urgum with divine illumination and bring about an eternal peace for the Empire. This will be the true Age of Judgment. Ragnarok was merely an example of how our ancestors failed. This time, there is nothing to fear. The astral incandescences that form the heart of this colossus have been created using the latest Imperial technology. We will not repeat the mistakes of Al-Zadal. Razfad, do you truly believe you can impose your will on a god? And even if you could, the peace such as God would grant us is nothing more than a farce. Our nations are formed from a gathering of individuals. It's when these nations learn to cooperate and live in harmony that we learn the true value of peace. The gods bless us when they recognize the efforts we have made. Ever the idealist, little sister. Do you not see how our empire is suffering? The authority we once wielded has all but evaporated. Our enemies constantly test our defenses, sniffing for the slightest hint of weakness, like a tiger stalking a wounded Marid. Our citizens stand on the brink of oblivion, and you must learn to accept certain sacrifices in exchange for their salvation. Please, Rasfad, I know that even Oko here would be willing to speak on our behalf. We must try to negotiate with the Middlelands once more. It is far too late for that. A fleet of airships from our precious Middlelands approaches even as we speak. If we do nothing, Al-Zabi will be engulfed in a sea of flame. Who knows how many of our people will die? The cogs of war have begun to turn, and there is nothing either you or I can do to stop them. But we can... Nashmira! I am resolved to be remembered as the villain in this chapter of history. You need not let it concern you. But I will tolerate no further hindrances. Razfad. Listen to me, Oko. I have failed to persuade my brother to change his course, but we cannot allow this colossus to unleash another divine spear. Can you see that control box that Gatsfad labors over? I have seen it before. It's much like one of the animators used to control a normal automaton. If we can somehow gain access to that box, we should be able to operate the colossus from the outside. All I need you to do is distract them for a moment. What do you think you can do, mercenary? Your pitiful efforts will change nothing. Raban! Sir! Ah, Oko. Long have I awaited the chance to devour your essence. Now we can... The device... What? Malfunctioning. Hold on a sec. Oh, okay. So now we have to go to the runic seal. Scared me there for a minute. And this is going to... consume our mithril mirror, I believe. Yeah. So that was just for a little cutscene. So here we go. Back to the runic seal. Nashmira's plea. We are ready, yes. Okay, so we're entering a battle with Raban and Razfad, and eventually Alexander. So it's a 3-stage fight, sort of. And the gimmick with this one is, there's 3 types of physical damage we can inflict. There's physical damage, there's magic, and there's ranged physical damage. So we want to divide our trusts amongst those different types of damage. Obviously, I'm going to be a physical melee fighter. So this is going to be our 3 physical melee fighters right here. So we're going to want to... I'm going to bring in Tenzen, because he's my strongest... Where is it? Yeah, this one. Tenzen 2 is my strongest ranged attacker. And then we're going to want to have a magic user. We'll try Shantoto. He's our strongest one. Chi. And then we need our white mage. So let's see how this does. Alright, so Raban, we're going to go after Raban first. Let's see how we do here. It doesn't look like it's going to take very long. So, now, if we defeat him with physical damage, which I think we will... Oh, actually, it might have been Shantoto. Now we want Rosfod. Or maybe not. Do we? I don't know, let's just see what happens here. Can I attack Rosfod? Yes, we can. I thought for a second there... Yeah, they did kind of raise Raban. Hey, let's go back to him and see what happens. Yeah, okay, so Raban must be defeated 3 times. I'm just looking on the encyclopedia. So if he was defeated with physical damage, then he becomes 50% immune to physical damage. Okay, now he's being resurrected again. So here we are. So this should be the 3rd time. Let's see if this works. So yeah, he's pretty much immune to physical attacks now. Or 50% immune to it. Anyway, I don't know. It looks like we're doing alright though. I'm not too worried about it. But Raban is going to be out of the picture very soon. Alright, so now let's focus all of our attention. I guess that was it. It's not possible. Alexander, why do you not respond? The control lever. Gatsad, what is going on? I am Alexander. Tremble before me, worship my greatness. That voice, it echoes within my skull. I don't understand it. The Colossus is not responding to external commands. No, it cannot be. I shall ascend to the heavens. Razfad, Gatsad, out of my way. Avjang, Neijing, lend me your strength. Alright. Oh! We already got our trusts. You know, I should have actually I should have brought Najmira into the battle, because we have one of her trusts. We have Najmira too, that we got from the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, but oh well, too late. I didn't think about that. Oh. We're fighting Alexander right now. Okay, I guess that's what we're supposed to do. I thought maybe we were supposed to be targeting Rosfod, but this seems to be working. Alright, so he has some pretty devastating attacks, including one called Divine Judgment. We'll have to look out for that. Hopefully Apururu will be able to keep us healed up. We almost have a full TP bar, so I'll get my Savage Blade ready. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this does. That did very well. That probably... Yep. Oko defeats Alexander, so we got the final blow. Hooray! We did it! Tremble before me, worship my greatness. Tremble, tremble before me. Has it stopped? You don't tremble enough. Avjang! Avjang, Neijing! Thank you. Oko, I did it! I took control of the Colossus. I never could have done it without your distraction. Thank you, Oko. Now we have to get my brother out of here. Afmal. Luzaf. You're okay. Thank Walara. Look, we shut down the Colossus and Alexander is gone. There's no one left to fight. There's no need for Odin to take you over. Luzaf, you're finally free. Be careful, Afmal. Odin yet lurks within me. Whoa! Afmal! those who fail to worship will be judged. Alexander! Excellent, my knight. Thy rage is most pleasing. Once there was a meeting of two great masses. Odin, once again the age of judgment has come. Thy demise shall be swift. Thy words ring empty. I shall shower the earth with my shards of thine iron shell. Is this the dawn of Ragnarok? 13, 12, 11. Thou seek to unleash divine judgment? Then Gungnir shall pierce thine intent. Ah! One, an entity of dark. Six, 5. One, an entity of light. Two. Their collision gave birth to a violent storm. The storm rose towards the heavens and burst into a million fragments. This is pretty epic. 1. You mustn't do this. No! Where am I? Nashmira. Rosfad? Do not fear. I will not allow these deities to destroy our beloved Atogon. What are you talking about? Your voice is so weak, Rosfad. I wanted to see your smiling face one more time. Don't go. Farewell, Nashmira. No, don't leave me! Rosfad! Rosfad! Jerk! Rosfad! Nash. Why dost thou sheath thy blade? My knight, dost thou defy thy lord and master? Afmau. There are yet many things for you to accomplish. I will not let you perish here. Great Odin, Lord of the Underworld, I have defied your will, and yet I live. Why? Why do you spare me? I relinquish this pseudo-life of mine to the girl Aphmau. It is time I returned to serve you in the halls of Valara. It is time I returned to serve you in the halls of Valhalla. Aphmau? Luzov, what happened to me? Merciful Odin. There is more I would say to you, but my time here has drawn to an end. Luzov, you have a future before you, and it is not your future alone. The citizens of the Empire and of Ephramad, you carry the burden of their hopes and dreams. Don't you leave me as well. I will follow you anywhere. You are surrounded by those who care for you. The people of Atragan, the highest general to the lowest foot soldiers in your army. And of course, your trusted mercenary, Oko. You're right. I must be strong. I will be the empress that Atragan needs. Never lose that spirit, Aphmau. Ah, I see the ocean. It seems my next battlefield shall be the sea of the underworld. Oko. We have neglected our duties for far too long. Atragan is waiting. Oh, that was a very emotional scene. Yeah, for those who sort of know Final Fantasy, there's sort of a bit of a tradition of Alexander and Odin sort of being up against one another. Although I don't think it happened a lot before this. I know what happened in Final Fantasy IX. But anyway, let's head back to Salahim Sentinels and report into Naja. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to cut that out because it wasn't Odin and Alexander that competed in Final Fantasy IX. It was Bahamut. So I better just cut that out. Okay, so here we are back at the Salahim Sentinels. Let's report in with Naja and see what she has to say about everything that's happened. Oh. Prez. President Naja. Oko. Shut your trap, Abkaba. Now's not the time for your yapping. Well, I never. That was rude, even for President Naja. Did I hurt your feelings? Tough. We're about to face the biggest challenge in Salahim Sentinel's history. If we're not prepared, not one of us will see the year out with our skins intact. Yes, ma'am. And you, Oko. You think the battle's won? I'm pretty sure I won. Fate hasn't taken her claws out of you yet. We're about to enter a war zone that will decide the fate of this company. You see, we've had an Imperial messenger from the palace. I have been formally invited to the coronation ceremony to reinstate Her Magnificence. And what's more, I'll be rubbing shoulders with members of the royalty, the nobility, Imperial Army officers, not to mention ambassadors from across Urgum. Just think of the possibilities, the business relations I could nurture. A mercenary life is the life for me. I'd almost forgotten Oko. I was asked to bring an escort to the ceremony. Who should I go with? Drill Sergeant Rangelouts is busy with the academy. Abkaba is busy minding the office. Who am I kidding? You know as well as I do what that request was all about. Her Magnificence is still a simple girl at heart. You showed your mercenary mettle out there on Nizal Isle, didn't you? Sure did. I knew I could count on you. Well, you better be preparing for your visit to the palace. If you show up late to the ceremony, I'll have your hide for a throw rug. Alright, so, I wonder what happens when we talk to her now. We're heading to the Imperial Palace. You better go. Okay, she says the same thing. So what we want to do is, remember way back when we had to wear a special outfit? So we still have that brigantine. And I don't think we want these, but we can keep the gloves on. And I'm going to put on my elegant ribbon instead of that annoying mask. Alright, that looks pretty good. So, and we don't want to have our weapons equipped. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Alright, so let's go. I'll meet you guys at the Imperial White Gate. Here we are at the White Gate. Let's find looks like all these other people are doing things here too. You want to know what's behind the gate? You may very well have business within the palace, but we have our orders. Presentable attire, no weapons. Be on your way. I'm not... What? I'm confused. I don't have any weapons equipped, do I? No. Let's just unequip everything. Let's try that. I don't know if that'll work. Huh. What am I doing wrong here? Let's see. Oh, maybe I... Hold on. Oh, we need the leggings and... Oh, okay, that's interesting. We need to wear the leggings. Okay. Let's see if that works. There we go. That's strange, huh? We can't go in bottomless. They don't like that, apparently. There we go. Oh, there's Shantoto. Presenting Naja Salahim, President of Salahim Sentinels. Also of Salahim Sentinels, presiding an ordinary person and preventer of Ragnarok, Oko. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The coronation ceremony of Nashmira II, the 16th Empress of the Majab dynasty, will now commence. Let us begin by offering our praises to Lord Alexander, the guardian of the Empire for 1,000 years. Master of Ceremonies. Your Magnificence, it is not yet time for your address. We shall dispense with the formalities. We wish to speak with our guests directly. But, Your Magnificence, this breaks with customary protocol. This is our second coronation, and we shall do as we please. Of course, Your Magnificence. Her Magnificence, the Empress. This girl. Why, she's barely more than a child. Now everybody's here. Ladies and gentlemen, silence for the Empress. My distinguished guests. Many and varied events have befallen us, and we are certain there are those among who hold little love for the Empire. Yet despite all that has come to pass, you have chosen to bestow your blessings on our coronation, for which we humbly thank you. Traditionally, we would hold a grand ceremony that would span the entire nation. However, as we desired your presence and acknowledgement, this somewhat more intimate setting was devised. The noble families, the high-ranking officers, my business opportunities. Dignitaries of the Middlelands, we regret the fear and confusion the hostile actions of our empire have caused among your nations. We also wish to express our most profound grief at the loss of life during the incident with the destroyed airship. Lift your head, Your Magnificence. The crew members and Alvan knights aboard the Endymion were indeed badly injured in the crash. But thanks to the swift actions and expert first aid of Musketeer Naji, not a single life was lost. Truly? Then you must allow us to dispatch Imperial alchemists to aid in their recovery. They are highly skilled in regenerative procedures. We gladly accept your offer of aid, Your Magnificence. Empress Nashmira, I would like to discuss your intentions regarding the future of relations between the Empire and the Middlelands. A worthy topic, however. I believe our first step will be to rebuild the conditions that existed between our nations before recent events. You wish to return to a neutral state of mutual non-aggression? Yes. The Beastmen forces threatening the Empire have not ceased their assaults. And despite the standoff, our war with the Eastern nations continues. It is impossible to know when Atogan will once again have a time of peace. You fear that if we should strengthen our ties, that the Middlelands will be drawn into your conflicts? You are correct, Monolese. You must not be so defeatist, Your Magnificence. I must apologize for my late arrival. Gesho, we are glad to see you back from your journey. You are too kind, Your Magnificence. Your letter to the Mikado has been safely delivered. That's where you've gotten off to. Yes, President Naja, I hope you might forgive my unauthorized absence. Were you able to gain an audience with the Mikado? You may speak freely, Gesho. This news concerns everyone present. As you wish, Your Magnificence. The Mikado responded with these words. It will be difficult to negotiate a peace at this time. This was not unexpected. However, the Mikado also stated he would raise the matter among the Council of Lords. The East is a land of tradition. The Mikado is not free to act as he pleases. Any decisions will require long consideration. The same may be said of the Empire, if I may be so bold. You are quite correct, Gesho. A sudden imperial order to cease hostilities would spark a rebellion within our eastern forces. I humbly offer my continued services as a conduit between the Empire and the nations of the East. I await your orders, Your Magnificence. Thank you, Gesho. Someone's moving up in the world. I have Oko to thank for my fortunes. I see Your Magnificence has begun the peace process on all fronts. Yes, We hope to ratify a treaty of friendship with the Middlelands even as we negotiate a peace with the East. Are we not forgetting one rather colossal problem that remains? The Iron Colossus. Yes, it still remains on Nizal Isle, though badly damaged. Which means the Empire can give no guarantees that this doomsday weapon will not one day be repaired and used to threaten the peace of the world once more. The only solution to this dilemma is to destroy the device under the scrutiny of those present here today. Would you not agree? Yes, that would be the obvious course of action. Except there is more to it than just an intimate shell. Perhaps you should let us in on the secret as well. We have detected a warp in the fabric of reality within the central core of the Colossus. A warp in the fabric of reality? What are you saying? Allow me to illuminate. It appears the giant scrap heap has become an astral gate. An astral gate? I hear a portal to the underworld exists in this land. In the Hazalm testing grounds, I believe, though my information is secondhand. Yes, that rent is how Odin entered our world. I would think this gate to be a similar aberration, a link between the world of the Avatars and that specific location. Would it then be possible to delay the destruction of the Colossus? It seems we have no choice. Who knows what may happen if we tamper with such unpredictable energies? Excellent! Then Windurst wholeheartedly agrees to maintain this fascinating rent. Who knows what developments in magical knowledge could be made in this endeavor? And my interest in the astral condescences is as strong as ever. The Empire thanks you. Sandoria also gives her consent. Prince Tryon has promised our full cooperation. Oh, Prince Tryon has always believed in us. I will take the matter of the Colossus home to Bastok. The President must be consulted. However, I will give Bastok's blessing to your coronation. You hardly require our permission to regain control of your own empire. Dear Volker, the Duchy of Juno agrees on the condition that the Colossus be kept inoperable to ensure the safety of our airships. Of course, we wish to have the full assistance of the Middlelands in understanding this phenomenon. And now we shall finally commence the coronation ceremony. And who shall have the honor of bestowing the crown? We are decided. Will you perform this last duty for us, Oko? It will be my pleasure. Thank you, Oko. Gatsad, the crown, if you please. Gatsad, the crown? My apologies. The crown has been melted down. I needed a pure scintillant ingot. Melted down? Have you lost your mind, man? There are parts that had to be forged. I am sure the Empress will understand. Oof. Might you not be a little more gentle with the recently repaired? Nejim. Oh, that was a lovely nap. It's good to see you, Nashmira. Avjang. You have earned your pardon, Gatsad. They look as good as new. Wait, we did not give any commands. How is this possible? It's no big deal. It's a very big deal. These automatons were old models. They didn't have the independent functioning of current Puppet Master automatons. We were never able to talk without direct manipulation. I took the liberty of installing high-grade memory chips that were recovered from the ruins of Al-Zadal. As soon as I had completed the repairs and enabled the circuits, they started babbling like a dam had been broken. Nashmira, that gaping look is not becoming of a young lady. Shouldn't we be getting on with the ceremony? Of all the irresponsible... Rosfad? It appears Neijing still retains some memories of his first owner. Ahem. Ah, we have almost forgotten. Oko was about to bestow our crown. As you can see, the metal has been put to a more practical use. Oko, your blessing will be all the crown we require. You have our eternal gratitude, Oko. As do you all. And now my most trusted subject, Naja Salahim Zwan, Your Magnificence. On the occasion of our coronation, we once again officially authorize Salahim Sentinels as a legitimate mercenary company of the Empire. You honor me, Your Magnificence. Furthermore, we award your company with 1,000 Imperial Platinum pieces. 1,000 Platinum? Naja, it is thanks to you that the capital still stands at all. Your Magnificence. The mercenaries you have trained, not the least of which is the heroic Oko, have faced endless dangers in the protection of Atragon. I have already commanded my ministers to comply with your request for independence for your home nation of Zwa. We trust you will make good use of the coin you received today to ease the poverty of your people. Your generosity is overwhelming, Your Magnificence. And finally, we have been saved from the cataclysm of Ragnarok, as well as a war between the Middlelands and the Empire. This peace would never have come to pass if not for the courage and actions of Oko. We do not know how we may repay such feats of heroism. At the very least, we wish to present you with your choice from among the family treasures of House Majab. It would please us for you to have one of these rings. Oko, the choice is yours. So there's 3 rings here. As usual, pretty much only one of them is going to... I'm just looking now online at the different... Well, let's just take a little look here. This one increases mind, intelligence, and charisma, magic accuracy. It adds refresh effect. Can I see the other rings again? This one, that was the Balron. This one is Althalam. Now, this one might be good. Strength and dexterity and Regan. I always like strength increases. Yeah, this one looks more for us. But let's just take a look at the third one. Zolzon. Rain. This is for ranged. Yeah, and enhances snapshot. What the heck? Who needs that? Okay, well, anyway, we'll go with the... Yeah, we'll go with this one. Yes, I've made my choice. A fine choice, Oko. Nashmira presents us with the Althalam's ring. Oko, from this day forward, we will be focused on learning the mountain of skills required to properly perform the role of Empress. There will be no more time for adventures, but we are glad to have had the opportunity to meet you, Oko. Aww, that's adorable. We hope you continue to be Atragon's champion. And perhaps one day... But no, it cannot be. Farewell, Oko. Honored guests, let us show our warmest appreciation for the heroes, Naja Salahim and Oko. Your support for Ayame and Naji has been invaluable, Oko. I thank you on behalf of the Republic of Bastok. Prince Tryon sends his regrets at not being able to attend, and also at missing the opportunity to fight by your side. And Dr. Shantoto also sends her regards. She says, don't think that fate is done with dealing your cards. Oh. Oko, as a fellow mercenary, I look forward to sharing the same battlefield with you again sometime, somewhere. Here, take this as well. Neijing hands us an Imperial Standard. Your continued support for Nashmira is most welcome. She is the hope for our uncertain future, the true treasure of Atragan. Alright, I want to take another look at that item. I didn't get a very good look at it. So what's this? Oh, it's a furnishings, an Empire of Atragan flag. Oh, cool! The black background presents the fundamentals of the Walara philosophy. The insignia is that of Serpent King Zahak, who ruled during the Majab dynasty. Cool! Alright, so now we want to go back to Naja. So I'll meet you guys back at Salahim Sentinels. Alright, so we're back. Here we go, another cutscene. I changed back into my Outrider mail on the way over here. Look at ya, standing there all pleased with yourself. I guess you feel like the Vice President now, do ya? I think you're letting the Emperor's favor go to your head. Within this company, you're still nothing more than a private sec class. That's still more than a few ranks below my position of Mercenary General. But you know what, Oko? I have to admit, you've brought in some sizable rewards from the palace over the course of your career. When it comes to raking in the profits, I do believe you're on par with yours truly. Do you remember this little trinket? Go on, take it. You can think of it as a reward from the Empress, as well as the acknowledgement of your president. And just so you don't forget, I've engraved my signature on the inside of the rim. Now every time you put it on, you can experience that swell of gratitude. Naja Salahim finally returns our glory crown. What a happy day for you. An official thank you from Her Magnificence and the recognition of your beloved president. You might even say this is the peak of your mercenary career. If you choose to ignore that rank on your badge, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if you were looking forward to an early retirement and the start of a brand new life. Nothing would be sweeter. Oko, how could you think of quitting? What would we do without you? Zip it, Abkaba. But... It hurts to lose such a talented employee, but Oko needs the freedom to soar. No, it's not our place to tie down a person with so much potential. I see. Thank you for all you've done, Oko. I pray for your continued success and happiness. Just be sure to drop in from time to time. Even I'll miss having you around. To pay back your debts to Salahim Sentinels. Abkaba! Yes, ma'am. Report the recent fees incurred by Private Second Class Oko during the course of his duties. Yes, ma'am. Private Second Class Oko incurred the following support and rescue fees during his duties on Nazo Isle. Black Halo, 230 Imperial Gold pieces per use, 23 uses. Subtotal, 5,290 Imperial Gold pieces. Hexa Strike, 220 Imperial Gold pieces per use, 29 uses, subtotal 6,380 Imperial Gold pieces. True Strike, 175 Imperial Gold pieces per use, 37 uses, subtotal 6,475 Imperial Gold pieces. President Naja, did you really use this many abilities during the battle? Of course not. These figures include all the skirmishes I had to fight before I found Oko. I'll tell you what. I'll let you have the lesser weapon skills for free. Next! 2 bowls of Sutluk, +1. 3 cups of Imperial Coffee, +1. 5 Balak Sandesi, +1. What is all this? I had to eat something to keep up my strength during that exhausting foray. That comes under consumables, right? Next! 1 square of Wamura cloth. 1 square of Ekarlate cloth. 3 sapphires. My attire didn't come through that tussle unscathed. Tailoring fees. The total so far comes to 98,000 Imperial Gold pieces. Of course, when you calculate the accumulated interest... Oh dear, I can't bring myself to say it. And that's where we stand. Ah, my dear private second-class Oko. Looks like you and I will be continuing our working relationship for some time to come. Now that that's been settled, break time is over. Take your debt-ridden rear end and scoot on over to the commissions agency. Pronto. Naja Salahim doesn't surrender her most valuable pawns so easily. Alright, we obtained the Glory Crown. Let me just see where we stand on the missions here. So we're at Eternal Memory now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head back to the Imperial White Gate, and I think there might be one last thing we can do there. I might have to change back into my Brigandine armor. Yeah, I'll just do that quickly now, I guess. By the way, I got the ring on. So this casts Regan, and Regan is a spell which I believe just gradually heals our hit points, although it doesn't seem to be doing it now. Maybe I have to use it in battle? Whoops, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just... Okay, so here we are once again at the Imperial White Gate. Let's just see what happens when we try and enter again. We get another cutscene. Oko, we are so pleased you came to see us. Our thoughts must have been carried upon the wind. We were discussing with Neijing and Avzhang about the best way to contact you. As Empress Nashmir II, our days have been filled with audiences and our nights with formal banquets, leaving precious little time unoccupied. When we grow weary from the day's flurry of activity, we turn to the memories we shared together for comfort. We met people from all walks of life, taking in their thoughts and feelings as our own. These pure emotions form the foundation from which we have laid roots and begun to flourish once more. Yet even the most sturdy tree occasionally bears sour fruit. In such times, we cannot help but feel pangs of regret. Perhaps if we had continued our adventures, we would be able to host festivals and jubilees like the emperors of old. And this is where the Trust Initiative comes in. Yeah, you see, Nashmira hopes she'll be able to learn about everything an alter ego experiences, but as for now, there's no method for doing so. You know about the initiative. You are yes, we know about it. Neijing and I were asked by Juno to help test it. And of course, I jumped the chance too, so they gave me a scroll. You should have seen the flustered look on the attendant's face as Nashmira refused to yield. I want my alter ego to travel the world, doing good for the people of Vanadil. What more could a benevolent empress ask for? Perhaps one day, we can find a way to transfer the alter ego's experiences back to Nashmira. The gentleman in Juno expressed that it would take a miracle of unimaginable proportions for such a thing to occur. Yet, we trust in you. You brought miracles to Atragon, and you can do it again with my alter ego. I'll give it my best shot. I did it! Oko, remember to treasure Aphmau as your faithful friend. May the two of you hold fast to each other in times both good and ill. Alright, so there we are. That's Nashmira. We actually already had a Nashmira trust we got from the Treasure of Atragon. Where is it? There it is, Nashmira. And then way up here, yeah, we have Nashmira 2, which we've already used before. But that's basically it, guys. That is the end of the Treasures of Atragon expansion, for the main missions at least. The other major part of the Treasures of Atragon expansion are the assault missions, which I will experiment a little bit. I don't know if we're going to do all of the assault missions, but I'm definitely good. I've scheduled at least one episode aside to dabble in them a little bit and try them out. And yeah, but we're going to take a little break away from Atragon, and we're going to just spend a little time doing something else for a little while before we come back here and do a little work on the assault missions. But we'll definitely give them a try. But for the main part, the missions are done. Let's take a little look here. Yeah, so that's it. We're done. The only other thing we really need to do is go into our quests, objectives, achievements? No. What is it? Content? No, I can't remember where it is. Tutorial. Oh, here they are. These ones. So, let's finish our Records of Eminence for Atragon. Could have been doing these as we went along, but I don't know, we didn't really need the sparks that much. We'll just get them now. They won't go to waste. We got lots of limit points. Not sure how many of these there are. Oh, is that it? I guess that's it. Only 6. Really? First time completing the agenda. The Sharon. Eternal Russian. I guess that's it. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, before we move into the next expansion, we're gonna do we're gonna do some other running around and work on some other missions and other expansions. Yeah, we're going to work on some other things around the world that are outside of the far east here. But we will be back. So, that's everything for today. Thank you everybody for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the link below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.